What's up, everybody? Talon24 here. Welcome to another video. And AJ Ford is not with me, as you can see. He just isn't here. But I have a topic for us today, and we're gonna start, like I said, doing weekly videos. So let's get into it. So today's topic: depression. Yes, I know it's not something to mess around with and all, but it is serious, and I'd like to talk about it for a little bit. Now, before we can do it, some viewers in the future might ask, what exactly do you know about depression? What have you ever had it? Yeah, actually. I'm actually just recently getting over it for the most part, but a lot of it had to do with some heartbreak, moving around, lots of stuff going on in my life right now, and those are so noisy. Damn, that's all it is. Have I tried ending it all? Yes, I'm gonna be openly honest. I did try killing myself once. That's a lie. Twice. Did they work? Clearly not. Did I get help for them? For the most part? Yeah, I did. But it's not something to be messed around with. I know people that got depression, my family, people I used to talk to a lot. It's nothing fun, trust me. So let's just talk about it for a little bit. Depression itself is a mental illness. It's not even a mental illness, it's just horrible. We'll just say that. It's just horrible. I mean, it can cause a lot of emotions, it can cause a lot of drama, just stuff that is harmful mentally. And I know people have their ways of coping with it and stuff like that, and sometimes the best way to deal with it, in my opinion, is to talk about it. Vent. Sometimes you just need to vent, and that's helped me sometimes, that's for sure. And even if you don't have anybody to vent to, just, find someone you trust, something. There's always some way that you could vent out somehow. Through artwork, through working out, working on something, stuff like that. Those are some things that have helped me. And is it healthy sometimes? Some of the coping mechanisms. Hello, brain, you want to work with me for a second? Some of them, no, not really. But if that's that person's way of getting better and it works, then let them do it, Who are you to judge? So, anyways, so there's that. Just venting. Vent to someone, and hell, if you don't have anyone to vent to, you can talk to me through the comments, something like that. I'll listen. I'd be more than happy to just listen to your problems, because we all got problems, and sometimes we just need to let it out, and I understand where a lot of people are coming from with that. But anyways, so that's one of the ways of helping in my eyes. Now, another thing I'd like to talk about depression is suicide from it. I've heard a lot of people say anybody who commits suicide is weak and stuff like that. Whoever says that people committing suicide are weak, you obviously don't know jack shit about depression. You clearly don't know the fight that people go through every day just to be happy or even hide it. You don't know what they're going through, and sometimes they feel that's the only option. And to those people that say those who kill themselves are weak, it's not true. And shame on you for thinking that. And It just pisses me off that people say it's weak. Because you got officers, military people, and stuff like that who have seen so much worse shit than we have, and they kill themselves, and you call them weak. It's like you got people fighting for our country out there, and they get home, and it's not home anymore. There's too much bad stuff that happened that they've seen, and it ruins it for them. That's why they commit suicide. Yet you're the ones calling them weak when you probably just sit behind a damn computer desk all day and click-clack on your little keyboard. Whatever. That's about as angry I'm gonna get about that. But suicide, it's rough. Someone who I called uncle killed themselves actually 3 months ago. Literally killed themselves. We were supposed to go see him spring break. He killed himself on his birthday. And why? It's too much stuff going on in his life. Was he depressed? We never saw it. But after looking through text messages and stuff like that, you could kind of see he was secretly calling out for help. And nobody took the call, and nobody helped him, basically. And now I'm never gonna get to see him again. I'm really not, and it breaks my heart. Because he wouldn't get out to anybody. He wouldn't, he wouldn't talk. And now that we look back, we could see he was calling for help. And we never took that damn chance. And now I'm never gonna get to see him again. But suicide is a scary, scary thing. A lot of people might think, it's not gonna hurt anyone. I'll be better off without me in this world. Stuff, yada, 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 yada. You couldn't be more than wrong. You really, really couldn't. You really couldn't be more wrong at all. I know I'm repeating myself, but it's true. There are people out there that care for you, and there are people that want to be there. There are people that love you, and it would drastically affect them. It affected my family. It affected the family all around us, the friends, stuff like that. And it affects everybody. Whoever says it doesn't affect you, it affects everybody around you. You just won't see it. I mean, ask someone. Ask a relative. Hell, ask a friend even. Someone. Because I guarantee it that they'll say, I care about you. I guarantee it that they'll say, I wouldn't want you to be gone. And it's just hard. But that goes on to the next part of the topic. Next part of this topic is getting help. The getting help part. Getting out, telling people you're depressed, stuff like that. What the hell are you doing? What the hell? Sorry, that caught me off guard because I was looking. I just saw this hand waving around and it took me off track. Anyways, there's the suicide hotline, stuff like that, safe to tell, all kinds of stuff like that. And talk to your family, talk to friends, talk to someone you feel close to. Don't be afraid to tell them, hey, this is how I'm feeling in life right now. And it'd really mean the world to me if you could help me. Do I wish I had done that sooner? God, yes. Oh man, how I wish I could go back and tell my dad or my stepmom or my mom, somebody saying, hey, I'm not right in the head. I need help. And they would have got me help. After I told them I tried killing myself, after I tried, I went to therapy. And I got the help I needed. Now, I'm not saying that therapy fixes everything. And medication, sometimes medication is a joke. I mean, all some medications do is make things worse. I've seen that happen firsthand. And I felt horrible for her because she was in a rough place. And it just made things worse. And so, medication's not always an option. But some people it might help. Some people may not. And therapy, there's that. And then there's, try doing things like meditation. Not medication, meditation. I'm going to emphasize that. Meditation. Try meditation. Try working out more. Something like that, Get out even. Go for a walk around the park. Stuff like that. See if that helps. And, everybody has their own way of dealing with stuff. And you just got to figure it out, Figure it out for yourself. So, let's go back. We talked about suicide. We talked about my background with it. We talked about we've been discussing it, but we talked about ways to get help. Now, there's one last thing that I would like to talk about before I end the video for the day. I'd like to talk about toxic people. Some people get depressed because there's a toxic person in their life. Or toxic people. Toxic group of friends. Something like that. Something that is causing you to be depressed. Now, it's hard for me to say this, but I know damn well I was probably a toxic person at one point. And I might still be to some people. But if you know someone is toxic in your life and you know that they are not making things any better at all, you need to get rid of them. I know that sounds so much easier said than done, but you need to get rid of them. And it will help in the long run. It may not help immediately, and it might be extremely hard in the beginning, but in the long run, it will be okay. So, and if it's a family member too, try talking to them about it. Try and explain to them why you feel a certain way about them, like why they're making you upset, stuff like that. Sometimes it doesn't always work. And that's when you need to talk to people about it, like therapists, like back from earlier, therapists. But anyways, it's just, if you know there's a toxic person in your life, boyfriend, girlfriend, friend, family member, some individual, they're ruining you, just get rid of them. That's all I'm going to say about that. Get rid of them. Or here, not even that. Let's take it back. Not even get rid of them. Try and fix things. We'll say that. Try and fix things. And like I said, if things don't work out, they don't want to fix themselves and make things better, they don't want to fix this and that, then yeah, leave them be. Let them go their own way. So, that's mainly what this video is about, is depression. And I'm getting over it myself. I know there's people out there that are dealing with it right now, and the whole stay-at-home order isn't helping either, but just try and stay positive, baby. Try and stay positive, and There's always a good side to something. You may not know it, but there is. You just gotta find the right things. So I'm back home, ladies and gentlemen. That's all the time I got for the video today. Yeah, that's just what I want to talk about today. There'll be more videos coming up soon. If you haven't seen the first video yet, check the link in the description below. It will be there. And other than that, have a good rest of your week. Stay safe, keep clean, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, this is Engelwood-24 signing off. We'll see you later.